and nephews, welcome back to Auntie No's Kitchen, and to my new nieces and nephews, welcome to the family. Thank you guys for so much love and support to my channel. I really appreciate you. Today we are making spiked banana Foster pancakes. Quick, shortcut banana Foster pancakes. Okay, when I say spiked, they're not spiked. They're spiked with the alcohol, but I'm going to burn the alcohol off, okay? So you just have that aroma, that flavor, but not the alcohol, so you won't be wobbling, okay? No DUIs, all right? Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to do a flip and swoop. We're going to get started. First of all, okay, first of all, I'm beeping today, so ignore my beeps today, okay? I'm not ignoring them, but you are ignoring them, okay? Okay, I'm going to start out with some pancake mix. This is my favorite brand of pancake mix, okay? And I'm going to dress this up. Now, if you want to make fresh pancakes, you can go to my playlist under breakfast, and you can see my various pancake mixes. But today, we are going shortcut, okay? I'm going to take 2 cups of this good old Hungry Jack pancake mix, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of banana extract. And instead of water, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of half and half. And I am going to whisk this all together. And I don't like measuring out my pancake mix. I just did this for y'all. But to me, I just eyeball how much I want to use. And Caitlin wants some pumpkin pancakes. And I'm not making homemade pumpkin pancakes this morning. I'm going to be using the pumpkin pancake mix I get at Walmart. That pancake mix is really good. Okay, I got that all done. This is all whiskey. And that's not going to be enough for me. Not for what I want to do. So I'm going to add me some more. And I'm going to add some more half and half. Be right back. And because I added more of half and half and pancake mix, to me, water, I don't like adding water to my box mixes that just say just add water. I like using half and half. And because I added more of that, I'm going to add a little bit more of my banana extract. Okay, now I'm going to get my griddle out. I need to blend this together. I should have used my mixer. Okay, I'm going to get my griddle out. And I'm going to cook these up. And you all know how to cook pancakes, right? Do I need to show you guys how to cook pancakes? I'm using my griddle and my ladle. But I guess for the sake of auntie being auntie, I may have some nieces and nephews that want to see how I make cute little round pancakes. Okay, so I'll be right back with my griddle. Okay, I'm going to spray my little griddle here. I've had this thing for years. I mean, literally years. And how I make my little cute little round pancakes, I use a ladle. I don't use a spoon. And I've tried that thingy, you know, with the, you know, that thingy, whatever you call it, and the little poury thing. I just found that this works better for me. My little ladle, whatever you want to call it. Go ask your mama what she calls it. I'll talk about what I call it. And this is what I do. I told you guys, this is, you know, what you see is what you get. I'm not doing anything fancy. So, what you see is what you're going to get. Okie dokie. What you see is what you get. I'm just being me. Ooh, that one won't be cute and round, but that's okay. It's edible. It's edible. Okay, I'm going to let these cook on this side, and I'm going to do a flip and a swip. When you see all the cute little bubblies appearing all around your edges, that's when you know it's ready to flip. Now, you don't flip these because they're not ready. You don't see any bubblies, right? You just see a little bubble here and a little bubble there. If you try to flip them now, you're going to, all your uncooked batter is going to slide off. You're going to have a big mess, and then you're going to have to do a little what? A little housekeeping. Okay, now, my lovelies, we can do the flip and the swip. A little bit dark, but that's okay. It's edible. And if it lands on top, that's okay, too. And I'm going to let these cook on the other side. Oh, here are our pancakes. It actually made 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9. But I had already put them on a plate to get out of here. So it actually made 9. So we are going to start on our banana foster sauce. So let me wrap these up and I'll be right back. Okay, this is a double recipe. If you're going to have half the pancakes, you're going to half the recipe. Okay, we're going to start with 1 stick of butter. I'm going to melt my butter down. And once this butter melts down, we're going to go in with 1 cup of light brown sugar. 3/4 cup of heavy cream. That's what's going to give it the richness. Right now I have 3 tablespoons of bourbon, but I may add a little more, not bourbon, rum. I may add a little more rum to this. It depends on how my aroma, my nose senses get. And I have 2 tablespoons of banana extract. And you can add pecans to this if you want to. I'm going to add pecans to it later because Caitlin has a nut allergy. Then you add as much cinnamon, as your mama tell you to. Okay? And I have 5 good ripened bananas. These are not bananas that are still hard. My bananas are a little soft. Now, any brown spots on them, just cut that off and keep going, okay? So we're going to get our butter all melted down nicely. Just go with 1 stick of butter. Butter makes everything delicious. Even though they say it's not good to eat too much butter. But, butter makes everything golden. But, I can't believe it's not butter. That's what I put on my things. But I cook with butter. I do cook with butter. And I like the plant-based butter, too. I like that. I forgot what brand I eat. I don't know. But I do cook with that sometimes. Okay, I'm going to get my butter going. Get that last little piece right there melted down. And then we can proceed. I want it all. Okay, that's all dissolved down. Okay, I'm going to add my sugar in. A little housekeeping over there. Get my sugar all dissolved and cooked through. I want my sugar all nicely dissolved. So I'm just going to let that I need to let it come to a little boil here. Come to a simmer, rather. I don't want my sugar burnt, my butter burnt, so that's why it's on somewhat of a low heat setting. And so I'm going to give it a minute, and I'll be right back. I got it where I want it, and this is what it should look like. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to add my cream in. get that all stirred up together. Get it blended. The cream is what's going to give it that richness. Some people don't add cream to theirs. Some people do. I like adding cream to mine. It gives it that richness, that rich flavor to it. And then I'll go in with my cinnamon. You can add as much cinnamon as you want. I do like to taste cinnamon. Now, for my fellow diabetics and people watching their sugar content, I would use if I was going to eat this, I would use the Splenda brown sugar blend by Splenda. That's what, I would use if I was going to eat this. And I'm just going to have, probably just a little taste, something like that. That won't cause any damage. Okay, so now I'm going to add my liquor and my extract. Yeah, I can smell it. And I'm going to continue. I just keep stirring it because I don't want it to stick to the bottom. I'm going to add me a little bit more rum. Put that over there. I like Bacardi. I don't drink. I just cook with alcohol. That's what I told my son. I said, I can't wait to bring me back some of those wines from Italy. And those olive oil. That's all I want. No, I don't want to go buy a purse. I have lots of purses. I don't want to buy clothes. I don't want to go shop for none of that. I want the wines and the olive oils. That's all I want to bring back. That's all I want to bring back. Everything else they can have. Okay, now we are going to add our beautiful bananas. And what you're going to do with your banana, you have to be gentle with your bananas. You got to be gentle with them. You can't be aggressive. You got to be gentle with your bananas. You be gentle with them. Be gentle when you're covering your bananas. Just be gentle. Because your bananas are delicate, so you have to be gentle with them. You're just going to let it boil and let it cook. Did I cut that banana? Can't tell. I guess I didn't. It's about to be cut now. Yeah, we have to be gentle with the bananas. No, you can't do that. You have to, gently stir them. And I'm going to let this cook a little bit. Not really cook, but just simmer. And then I'm going to burn the alcohol off. And I'll be back. It's cooking. It's cooking nicely. Okay, what I did was burn the alcohol off, and I don't like the big flame of whatever you call it, flambe, whatever. I don't like big flames. I'm afraid of those, so that's why I use my little torch and go in spots. I'm afraid of big flames, as you all have seen when something flame up. Oh Lord, I don't like big flames. So I'm just gonna let that cook just about another minute or two. I'm put it on low heat and just let it simmer. All right, we have our banana Foster sauce. We're gonna spoon it on our. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Oh. Now we're gonna spoon some onto our pancakes. Got to get some of that so they can drizzle down. And here we are. Look at that. This is so good. You can pair this with any kind of protein you want to, or just leave it like this. And that is, and you're like walking in the doors of paradise, okay? You can add pecans. I think I'm gonna add a few pecans on top. Let's see about that. Add a few pecans on top. See, that's just amp it up a little bit, guys. Just amp it up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and helping me make these spiked, not so spiked, banana Foster pancakes. Hope you make them for yourself. And again, you can use that box pancake mix. Amp it up, okay? Remember what I say? Amp it up. I honestly suggest don't use water with when it say just add water. I would not go with water. I never go with water, okay? So until the next upload, go do what? Be you, and be you doing what? Be great being you. Love, kisses, and lots of love to each of you. Thank you for all your love and support. I appreciate it if you hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. If you don't, just viewing my video. Really, thank you. Thank you. Love you. Till next time. Bye.